Hi, sweeties. How are you doing? Welcome tonight. Asim, thank you so much for the support. Hope you all are doing great. So, you all, I am sure majority of you might have heard about a Pentagon website for Black Medal Honor for General Charles Roger, who was actually removed. If you go there now, it is not found, and like everything has actually been removed. You all know they are trying so hard. See, let me tell you something. You see, racism is very expensive, and some of these people do not know. For them to, most of the things they have done so far, like within how many months that they became, somebody became president. It looks like they are targeting a particular group of people. But the truth is that the people you are targeting already know you, how you people operate, because they are the OGs. They know this history back and forth. And they understand that you all are being. You all want to see people that look like me outside on the road to protest so that you all will do what you know how to do best. Now, my people are still not coming out. Do whatever you do. If you like, they've removed Black Lives Matter, let them remove. Nothing. There is nothing. Black American history, it's gone. We are waiting for Juneteenth. We don't know what it's going to happen, if they will remove it or not. But you know what? We are just watching you people. We are not in the street, not until the right time, right? But now, nobody is going anywhere. You can amplify your voice or your voices from your inside house, but remain calm. Let's get into this video.
Now, did you all remember when I told you all that MAGA and this administration's obsession with DEI did not matter about anything you were talking about when you said this is what DEI mean and spent hours trying to explain it to people who only wanted to use it as a method of saying the N word without saying the N word? And you all holding lives telling who was the recipient of DEI? Didn't matter. Case in point, Major General Charles C. Rogers. Major Charles Calvin Rogers here received this nation's highest military decorations, the Medal of Honor, for his acts of valor during the Vietnam War. A lieutenant colonel at the time that he received the Medal of Honor, he was the highest ranking black soldier in the United States military to receive that honor at that time. Among his many awards, Major General Rogers has the Purple Heart, the Bronze Star Medal, the Legion of Merit, as well as the Distinguished Flying Cross. And because of Donald Trump's executive order to remove all contribution of black people, women, and marginalized groups of people from the United States history and call it an executive order of DEI, Major General Charles Calvin Rogers' page on the United States Defense Department website, that's right, the page of a black recipient of the Medal of Honor has been removed from the United States Department of Defense webpage. In a case of you can't make this up, also marked for deletion are stories involving black and female soldiers, war heroes that are not mediocre white men, and references to the Enola Gay and anything else with gay in its name. So I guess I will have to start a new series and talk about the history of black men and women in service to this country who are being whitewashed by this administration as well as MAGA supporters from books, schools, and even military websites.
The United States Defense Department webpage, right, that was celebrating a Army general who fought in Vietnam War and received the highest military decoration that you could possibly receive. Yeah, that webpage has been removed. And guess what? That Army general was black. So now when you try to go and look up the United States Army Major General, whose name is Charles Calvin Rogers, you go and look up his Medal of Honor page, you're going to be greeted with a 404 error message. Now, you can follow up with all of this information in the article that's on theguardian.com. But Rogers was awarded with the Medal of Honor by then President Nixon in 1970, right? This is the highest military decorative medal that you could receive. And according to the West Virginia Military Hall of Fame, Rogers was the highest ranking African American to receive this medal. And now the page is gone. Now the page is gone. And not just that, they also removed the letters DEI on the site's address. So all I can say is please continue on showing us that you never gave a fuck about us. Because I promise you, you are making us lock in a way that I have to get my words together, but you are making us lock in a way that you can't possibly fathom. You can't possibly imagine what exactly you guys are doing with the Black community, with the African diaspora, constantly showing us that you guys never gave a fuck about us. And we knew this, but now you are giving us a transparency in which we've always been asking for. We want that shit direct. Don't play like you like us and then behind closed doors talk shit about us or do things to try to make it harder for us to advance. Show us right now, right here in public with no fucking jokes, no little fucking hiding behind closed doors that you don't fuck with us, and watch how all of us will act and move accordingly. And I just want to end it off with this. Trying to erase our history didn't work for you guys in the past, and it's not going to work for you now. So continue trying to erase our history. Understand, we will find the information. It will get back to us one way or another.
So on another episode of What the Hell Your President is Doing, let's get into how they continue to attack Black history. Okay, so the Pentagon webpage for a Black Medal of Honor winner is restored after a public outcry. I mean, did you think that we were just going to sit here and let y'all play in our face? No, we're not. So it previously said an error message previously shown on Mage Gen Charles Calvin Rogers website amid Trump's administration DEI plunge. So the U.S. Defense Department webpage celebrating a Black Medal of Honor recipient that was removed and had the letters DEI added to the site's address had been restored and the letters scrubbed after a public outcry. So on Saturday, The Guardian reported that U.S. Army Mage Gen Charles Calvin Rogers Medal of Honor web page led to a 404 error message in that the URL had been changed with the word medal changed to demedal. So Roger, who died in 1990, served in the Vietnam War, where he was wounded 3 times while leading the defense of a base. Then President Richard Nixon awarded him the Medal of Honor, the country's highest military honor, in 1970, making him the highest ranking African American to receive it, according to the West Virginia Military Hall of Fame. So on Saturday, the web page honoring him was no longer functional, with a 404 page not found message appearing along with the note the page you are looking for might have been moved, renamed, or maybe temporarily unavailable. So a screenshot posted on Blue Sky by the writer Brandon Friedman noted that a Google preview continued to show the Defense Department's profile page, noting of Rogers that as a Black man, he worked for gender and race equality while in service. Friedman also added that the page no longer worked and the URL had been changed to include DEI medal. By Monday, however, the site was operational once more and the URL had returned to its original formation with the letters DEI no longer present. In a statement Monday that did not elaborate, a Defense Department spokesman told The Guardian the department has restored the Medal of Honor story about Army Mage Gen Charles Calvin Rogers. The story was removed during auto removal process. So since Trump retaken of the office in January, his administration has been attacking DEI policies, funding, and so forth across the federal government. One executive, and not to mention also corporate America too. One executive order sought to terminate all mandates, policy, programs, preferences, and activities in the federal government, which the Trump administration deems illegal DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion, and accessibility programs. In a win from the Trump administration, an appeals court on Friday lifted a block, an executive order that seeks to end the federal government's support for DEI programs. So there you go. I mean, they're just trying to incite African Americans. I mean, it's no secret. They really want us to come out. They want us to come out, baby. They want us to come out, but it's like, you don't want us to come out. I promise you, you don't want us to come out this time, because y'all already experienced our ancestors, but I promise you, we're like 10 times, a trillion times going to revolt worse than what you guys experienced. So leave us alone. Leave us alone. Leave us alone.
This is all I got from this video, and sincerely speaking, these people are just very annoying. They know what they are doing. They told you it is a government for everybody, right? But you all can see how they've been doing their thing, and thinking that see, I don't know what is with them with wanting Black people to probably come out to speak or to probably protest. I don't know what is it with them, but see, Black people are still not gonna come out. Black people will come out at the right time. But you see all this baiting that you all are doing. No, we know. Black people know. They know how you all have been doing. They know how you all have been, like, looking for a way to bring them out so that you people will know how you know how to do best. Not my people. My people are still resting. If you like, erase everything that got. You think Black people do not know their history? Remove all books from library. Do not teach this. Do not teach that. Like, Black people do not know history, or that they don't understand how their history works. Remove this Black light. Remove all of it. We don't care. We do not care. It's only someone that do not even. I just, like, keep saying this. If you are a Black person and you are not teaching your children the real history, you are doing yourself really bad. You are not being nice, because your child, knowing the history, will keep them at alert. And there is nothing like keep them woke, and there is nothing as beautiful as somebody being woke. When you are woke, you will know how to navigate things. You will know how to tackle things. You will know how to maneuver it. That is how it's been. Except it's just somebody that decided to be silly all his life, right? All his life, right? But I will encourage everybody to do what you are supposed to do as a Black person, as even a human being, to teach them their foundation, what they are supposed to know. Even me, that is not Black American, already know Black history so good, right? So, and if they like, let them erase everything. We will still speak of it. We will still talk of it. They are scared of letting their people know the things they have done to people that look like me. That's why the book, a Black history, Black books, hurts their feelings. That's why it is dangerous. According to them, it is violent. Tell me how somebody's violent is somebody's history is violent. The things you did, is it what is violent, or what Black people that were oppressed? That is to tell you their mindset. That is to tell you their mindset. But one thing I am going to say is that we are not backing down. But what I am saying is that nobody is coming to the road. Nobody is going anywhere. Let them remove for all I care. I mean, all this is their face. Eventually, they will succumb. You know what? I will see you all in my next video. Bye for now.